Okay, so Vijay, let's start the interview.
Okay. Okay, Jitesh, let's start with your introduction. Tell me something
Uh,
about yourself and your career in digital marketing or Google Ads and Meta Ads.
sure. So thank you so much for asking us, Shubhajit. So if I talk about myself, I'm a BA graduate and my roots are from Rajasthan, and I'm having around 8.5 years of work experience. And if I talk about my journey into digital marketing, I started my journey with the company name called as Internet Global Service Private Limited, where I got hired on the payroll of Internet. But however, I used to work in Google Office, Google premises, like Accenture. They are some third-party payroll company who do the same kind of thing. They hire their employees on their payroll, and people used to work in the client's locations. Uh, let me give you an example. Like Accenture is doing the same kind of thing, Cognizant is doing the same kind of thing, even though HCL also doing the same kind of thing. So yes, that was the thing that I mean, that was my first company where I started my digital marketing journey, more overly on Google Ads platform, because obviously I got hired for the Google Ads for the Google client. And after spending around 3 years over there, I mean 2.5 or close to 3 years over there, I joined my first digital marketing agency called as Publicis Media. And yes, I was fortunate enough, like I got the opportunity over there, because prior to that I was more or less strict on one product, which was Google Ads. After that, after joining that organization, I got to know how we can go and work on other segments as well, be it like Meta Ads, Insta, Google, and some part of the programmatic advertisement as well. So
Mm.
there I was more overly with initial stage I was with Indian clients, Indian market. I don't want to use this word as an Indian client, because uh, I my I mean, the client name was Huawei mobile phone, so they had the targeting in US, not in US, in Canada, Latin America, EMEA, and APAC region as well. So yes, I used to more overly target the Indian market. And after spending some span over there, I used to work with the US team as well, for other clients, with other clients, be it GSK. And I mean, these were my major clients where I used to work when I used to work in Publicis Media. After that, spending good time in Publicis Media, I joined Logics of Digital for the Gurgaon office. But I would say, like, after joining that company, I mean, the pandemic has happened up here all over the globe, and that was the reason, like, they laid me off from my duties after spending 8.5 months over there. But obviously, that time I was a bit, I mean, confused in terms of my career, in terms of the all the things as well. But yes, uh, I would say, like, I within after leaving that organization, I got the opportunity to work with. Uh, so I'm so sorry, Paragon Digital, Dentsu Aegis, and yes, after Dentsu, I joined Times Internet, and after Times Internet, again I joined Dentsu. So currently, I'm a part of Dentsu Aegis.
Okay, so basically, what you are a team leader now?
I would say yes.
Okay,
I'm
so
I'm
how?
I'm not a team leader. I'm a manager over there. So team leader used to report to me.
Okay, so how big is your team?
Okay, so there are four members, team leads used to report to me. So under them, like, on an average size was 10 to 11 people. Like somewhere around I'm taking care of 35 to 36 people. I mean, on an average is 40 team size.
Okay, so let's come to the technical point. You have spent a lot of time in Google Ads and also
Mm.
Meta Ads, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the most expense you have spent in a month in a single ad account?
You're talking about the budget.
Yes.
So budget was somewhere around $100,000 to $300,000 a month. Depends on the
Okay.
market. Like for Indian market, I mean, I had worked with the budget for 21,000 into 70. That time the dollar rate was 75. So that was somewhere around 30 to 40 lakhs a month.
Okay. Great. And same as for Meta Ads.
Meta ad, no. Meta ad, obviously budget was not that big. I mean, if I would say, like, if I'm spending 20,000 on Google, 21,000 on Google Ads, so I would say one third of the amount I used to spend on Meta ads. You know that Google ads more overly for on the basis of
Yeah.
keywords. Keyword based, but Meta is not based on the keywords. Meta is more overly for audience. What kind of audience you are targeting? Interest based kind of things there. So yes, that was the main thing.
Mhm.
Like we were used to more overly, we used to more overly spend on Google.
Okay. Have you ever worked with any agency ad account in
Agent
Google Ads or Meta Ads?
agency ad account me?
Like there are some accounts like who are associated with Meta itself,
Hmm.
like Meta partner account. You heard about it?
Yeah,
You have
like
any idea about
Dentsu is also a Meta partner account, Meta partner agency.
Okay, so you know how to create a Meta ad account, sorry, agency ad account.
To be honest, no, I don't have that kind of idea. But I know that how we can go and create. But for the partner side, definitely I'm not sure about it because I know that if we are creating any kind of partner side agency account, so definitely the credibility agency would not have to spend directly upfront because they always get some credibility from Google side or from the Meta side.
Okay, so what is the advantage do you get from by using a agency ad account? As you said, the so account was agency ad account.
Hmm. So I mean the advantage I mean, if I'm working with a small agency, so where that what exactly happen in agency if your budget is exhausted, then your ad won't appear. This is the first thing. If the any agencies directly partner with Google or somewhere, so they get the credibility how much amount they spend. They always get the invoice get generate from the Google side, and after a month or after a quarter agency used to pay to the Google, not at the upfront fee they have to make it on.
Okay. You have faces a lot of account suspension also, I guess.
I'm sorry. Yes, suspension always appear, but obviously, how suspension always make here like if any kind of violation has been we are facing or anything like we are not. Meeting any Google guideline. So obviously, the violation always a suspension always appears.
Okay, so how did you face that thing?
Obviously, if let me give an example. I used to work with one of the liquor-based client for the USA.
Okay, okay,
But yes, I mean, but some part of the USA, we were not allowed to use liquor in our as a keyword. We were taking that keyword as a liquor, so we got the suspension over there. But yes, after doing our R&D, we found. I mean, obviously, we found that yes, this account has been suspended. I mean, this ad has been suspended due to this violation. So yeah, after finding out some reciprocal of that keyword, we made the changes over there in the ad copies or on the keyword base because we were using those I would say those terminology in our ad copies. So that was the main reason we got the suspensions. But yes, after making some changes in the ad copies, we resubmitted the same thing with the Google for the. I mean, obviously appeal after making the changes, we appealed to the Google, and Google did the their so QA, and after doing the QA, we got the approval that yes, now you can go and use. Your ad is enabled. You can go and your ad is spending or will be visible to the clients, to the customers. I'm so sorry.
okay, yes.
And I think this
And
is one more thing I just want to ask. Okay, you
yeah,
are into the gaming industry, am I correct?
yes, yes,
So obviously in gaming industry, obviously if something is related to gambling and all these kind of keywords won't be I mean, you can't use.
yes.
Yeah,
That is what I am going to ask you.
I know. That's why. I mean, I understood what would be your next question.
Okay, so you know about something gaming keywords.
Gaming keywords, I would say like not exactly, but I know that Rummy Circle and other things as well. They're also a gaming site. But yes, there we can't say like, this is a kind of a gambling site. Okay, we can go and use
Okay,
the keyword like best games available, games for children, games for that kind of things. Though I know that that things are not uh, I mean, these games, these keyword that we are using, we won't provide that kind of things. But obviously, we want to get more impressions in front of our clients so that they can go and do. I mean, obviously, as an app, as on the app as well, we can't use that kind of things. So obviously, once we get the download of that app, or we get all the clicks over there, so we can go and directly get in touch with those, I would say, audiences. So yeah, these kind of
Okay.
things we can use. But obviously,
If
as I
you
say,
are
like there are few things that we can't use, like I would say for the gaming, for the I would say like MPL is also doing the same kind of thing, but on
yes,
MPL they can't directly approach to the customer. I'm so sorry, to the audiences. I'm saying customer. I'm so sorry for using this customer word. To the audiences, like, okay, hey, this is the MPL side, and this is a kind of, I would say, the word is called as uh, booking. I mean, the bookies also use these kind of things. I know that there were a lot
mm,
of bookies who do the same kind of thing, but they can't go and directly use some kind of bookies as a keyword, or gambling, as I said, like these kind of things we can't use.
yes, you can't promote direct money
Yeah, we
related
can't that we can't go and
or
do the
any.
promotion directly.
Yes, so if you are working with the gaming industry, you will face a lot of suspension of any account. What will be your approach in that case?
In that case, my approach is like, firstly I'll have to optimize why this suspension. Obviously, we can see the suspension reason. Then we can go ahead and make some changes where we are missing, obviously, before appealing on it. Because if we go ahead and come appeal multiple times with the Google, they can go ahead and suspend our account as well. Once
Yeah,
your account gets suspended, obviously, definitely you have to come out with a new URL with new account. So no one wants that kind of thing. So we'll have to go ahead and maintain all the hygienes over there. Like, okay, we won't get that kind of any kind of suspension there. So in terms of the keyword, in terms of the ad copies, and one more thing that I would say, like if you're using display ads and other things, so we have to go ahead and more really focus on the call outs over there. If the call out is not appropriate, I mean, it's violating the Google guideline, definitely we will get the violation. So we'll have to go ahead and be assured, like, okay, whatever Google guidelines are there, we are maintaining those Google guidelines. As I'm obviously, this would be my approach.
okay.
Hmm.
You have worked with any e-commerce or healthcare industry?
Yes, I work with healthcare industry. Pharmacy was my biggest client, MedLight and Pharmacy. And you were talking about e-commerce. Yes, I work with the e-commerce client called as L'Oréal Paris.
Okay,
Yeah. So I and pharmacy as well. When I used to do the targeting for entire pan India. So yes, I made one. Obviously that was a mistake. That time I was not aware about the guidelines will get appear for this pharmaceutical industry as well. For I mean medical industry as well. We can't directly use a few of the things in the. I mean, I would say within the ad copies, or we can't choose any keyword like that. Like there was a keyword called as I mean there was a keyword related to any kind of drug. We were not aware about that. This would be a, I mean, due to this thing, we will get the violation. So after doing
yeah,
that kind of researches, so yes, I made the changes and I found like, okay, on the, I would
in
say, like, on the other hand,
healthcare
yes,
industry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, in healthcare industry, the surgery keyword is also
Surgery, as yes,
yeah,
you are talking about. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Surgery keyword you can't use, and some. I mean, in the keyword, it's not about keyword, but in the ad copies you can't use surgery.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
okay,
secondly, you know that in India as well, the liquor industry, be it backfire or something, is why they are doing their advertisement without using their liquor things over there. They know that no one can give them any kind of promotions. While if they use, I mean, obviously they won't get the I mean the certificate or on television, or if they are doing any kind of advertisement through PPC, I mean through Google Ads and Facebook, If they use anything related to wine and something, they won't get. I mean, their ad always get disapproved.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you have worked with the Indian client and the US client also. So
Yes,
can you tell something the difference between Indian audience and US audience in the
there are a lot of differences.
marketing?
There are a lot of differences over there. In Indian, if I talk about Indian audiences, we always make, if we want to make our decision, we always, the attribution level will be on a high side. I mean, obviously, we always think 5 times in our mind, like, okay, do I have to go and make the purchase or not? Do I have to go to make the purchase or not? So obviously, I would say the closing window of the selling any product always take a lot of time. The average time would be, I would say, 7 to 8 days for minimum any kind of product, e-commerce product. Let me give you an example. If I talk about the US industry, if they are jumping towards your website, either they want to purchase, otherwise they don't want to purchase. So closing window, I would say, like 2 days or 3 days maximum. And thirdly, I would say, yes, initially you were asking about the violation as well. So in USA, there are few things where Google is allowing for that industry. Okay, they can use these keywords in their ad copies, or they can use that keyword. But in Indian market, we can't use that kind of thing. So this is the main problem I faced. Obviously, the CPC side as well. Like if I would say, like, any keyword is delivering $3 CPC. So in Indian market, obviously we can't pay $3 for that any kind of click. $3, which means like 100, 200 something rupees that we need to pay for any keyword. So obviously there are a lot of differences over there and here.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, so Jitesh, I'm done from my side. You will probably get a task from the HR
Sure.
where you have to analyze a website, and you will get a budget
Hmm.
like near about 5 to 10 lakhs.
Hmm.
And you have to firstly you have to analyze the website properly and make a keyword list for the Meta ads and Google ads as well.
For
And
Meta,
you have
do we have to use the keyword link for Meta? We can't use keyword, but we can go ahead and do the targeting in terms of the audience segmentation. I mean, behavior,
uh,
in case of behavior and
you,
interest.
yeah, no issue. The keyword list will be same
Okay, no
for the
worries.
Google ads mainly.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
And you have to optimize the budget.
Okay,
Um,
budget
yes,
optimization I have to do. I mean, how much of
yes.
budget I need to segregate it for which platform? This would be the budget for this platform. This would be the budget for this platform. And what would be
Exactly.
my
Exactly. You have 10 lakh rupees for a month. You
Hmm.
have two platforms, Google Ads and Meta Ads. You have to create a plan for
Hmm.
the thing.
Sure, no worries. I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Nice to talk to
Yeah.
you.
Same here. Bye. Take care.